Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing with Germany. So somebody asked to take a look at the faction map, which I forgot to do last episode, but here it is this episode, so you can't see the French faction since that's now gone. Remember, Italy is not part of a faction, they own a lot of territory, so you're seeing a lot of neutral or non-faction territory, whatever. You can see we kind of dominate most of Europe here. The Allies, of course, have colonies all around the world, and it's mainly just Japan and then the British and their Commonwealth. Essentially, that's all the Allies are right now. And then, of course, you have the Comintern, and the Comintern is just the Soviet Union and their puppets. However, if the Mexicans go communist, which looks like that's the route they're going, they may join the Comintern, and this would actually be a very good thing. One reason why I want them to win over the fascists is that whether they're communist or fascist, they'll start attacking into Central America, then they'll go into South America, and all those countries will join the Allies, which is unfortunate, so they'll end up going to war with us, essentially, which is why I didn't want them to go fascist. So that's still going to happen even if they go communist. However, the one positive is that communist Mexico would join the Comintern, and then the Comintern would be at war with the Allies. Since, they declare war on these guys, they join the Allies, and there you go. So that would be very good for us. The British and Soviets probably won't fight too much, but remember, Japan is in the Allies, so that would really hurt the Soviets pretty bad. The Japanese would then focus on the Soviets, and if we can get China in the faction, we might not even have to worry about them invading our colonies because they'll be so distracted up in this area. And most importantly, the Soviet Union would have to fight a two-front war, which they're not very good at. So that could really help us out on the Eastern Frontier. So, or technically that's their Western Front, but our Eastern Front. So last episode, we knocked France out of the war very quickly. It's unfortunate that we didn't get much from that conflict. We just got 2 states, essentially. That's it here in France. And of course, we got some of their colonies as well. That is a lot of steel, though. And steel is a lot more rare than it used to be. It's not rare, I should say. You need more of it now than you used to. So that's great. That's a really good advantage. And then all that's still there as well. Plus, a few civilian factories, too, should help us build a little bit quicker. So pretty good gains there, I would say, from that conflict. This episode, we're going to be declaring war in Italy. It's such a bummer they got so much territory. As I said in that pinned comment, I really think we probably should have not have raced towards Paris and took a few more of the states so that the Italians couldn't have taken this. Maybe we could have got like a couple more if I would have just maybe like these 2 and maybe even up here a little bit. I don't know. If I would have just not have ended the war so quickly because our war participation was so low, and they were going to get a lot of stuff anyway because, they had taken a lot of casualties, I'm sure, against the French. So, yeah, they've been in war for a while, so I'm sure that no matter what, they're going to get most of the territory, and that was expected. But we could have got a bit more if I hadn't ended the war so quickly, and if I would have occupied a little bit more. Some people have been asking about the peace, God, what the hell is that? The player-controlled peace mod or something like that, whatever it's called. That is brought up like 4 or 5 times in the comments over the last couple episodes, so we don't have to deal with, AI doing stupid stuff. And I guess the main reason why you get it is because the game is not very fair with the way it determines the war participation. It determines this mostly based on how many casualties you take, which, as we all know, the AI takes way more casualties, so therefore they always have way more war participation than they should. You basically take all the land over, you win the war, and then they have as much points as you just because a lot of their people died. So that's why a lot of people use it, because it doesn't really feel fair. But I don't use it in my series anymore. I've only used it for 1 or 2 of them, because a lot of viewers look at it as cheating. Whether you agree with that or not, it's just the case that there's a lot of people who think that it's cheating, and they stop watching the moment that I use it. Like I said, I've only used it, I think, 2 series, and both times I used it, it was like immediately after the first peace treaty, and they realized it was being used. And one of them I even told in the beginning of the campaign, oh, I'm going to be used in this mod. And it didn't matter. The moment I used it in a peace treaty, the views dropped off by a massive amount the next episode. And there was a couple comments stating, why, that they felt that was cheating. Even though I feel like I was doing it pretty fair, based on I wasn't just favoring myself and giving myself stuff. I was, distributing land based on how I think it would have went in a realistic, situation. But it doesn't matter. People look at it as cheating. And I don't really see it that way, but I can see why they would. It is, you control the peace treaty. You're basically overcoming one of the game's broken mechanics. You're not playing with it and using it the way it's meant to be used. So, and you end up giving yourself, you end up getting more than you would have if, you let the regular, which is the whole reason why you use it. So I can see why they might see it as cheating, but the point is that it affects the views, so that's why I don't use it. I try and do mostly vanilla series, or I do total, overhaul mods, like Kaiserreich type things. So I either play those or I do just a straight up vanilla, and that's what we're doing right now. So we're not going to be using any mods. I want to make that clear because that's been brought up a lot. All right, so let's go and get started, guys. We need to, I guess we're just going to go ahead and declare war on Italy. So let's go and start justifying the war goal here. We're going to just do it on Rome. It's going to be 40 days. There's no real reason to wait. Yeah, I see no reason to wait. We're going to have this army here on this front. We're going to have the red army over here on this front. And we'll bring HiJynx to whatever front looks like I'll be able to break through. We did bypass these because we just... wait a minute. Let me just take a look here. Maybe because they got annexed. Yeah, it looks like we bypassed both of those. So that would allow us... Okay, bypass both of these. So that would allow us to get the next one here, which would carve up Greece. You can also go war with Greece. Yeah, maybe we'll do that one. Event gives the possibility to demand land for German Reich or we're the ally. Yeah, we'll maybe do that one. I don't see anything else to do. Do you have to be at peace? Greece has to be at peace. But that's it. Alright, yeah. Maybe we'll do that one next. After we get the army innovations. Alright, so let's go and go up to speed 4. Remember, it's only going to be 40 days. It's not going to take very long for us to get this war goal done. I don't know that we'll use our navies. Maybe we'll just use them to protect convoys so the Italians can't sink them with submarines. But I'm not going to go into the Mediterranean. That doesn't, yeah, we don't even have any bases here to operate out of. And they don't have much of a navy anyway, and I'm just going to let the British deal with the navy there. I'm slowly going to be focused on the land conflict for this one. So we do need to get our military factories assigned to something. I feel like we don't have enough planes, man, so let's do more planes. Now we get our Air Force built up a little bit. I mean, we're not looking too bad on the Air Force front. I mean, we have over 3,000 planes, so definitely much more than the Italians, but British have probably a similar number, probably slightly a little bit more, maybe 3.5 thousand or something like that. I don't really know. It's a wild guess, obviously. And look at the British, man. Yeah, they're taking a bit of territory here. Interesting. So this front got a little bit messed up. I'm not going to fix it until after we're ready to go to war. Soviet Union did declare or did annex Latvia. We could have actually have invited them into the faction if we were ready to go war with the Soviets, which I'm not. Obviously, this front is terrible. We got hardly any troops over there right now. Yeah, it's not great. So we got advanced machine tools. Let's get. Oh yeah, we're done here. Awesome. All right, so I'm very pleased with that. Still deep in 1939, so we're not going to get this just yet. We got a while to go, and we don't need the planes or the ships yet either. Could continue on getting doctrines. I think we're actually working on a doctrine right now, but you know what? There's a lot of stuff we need to get. We need land doctrines. Yeah, we need these here. We're already getting the tanks. We already have one going towards there. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is let's go and get the next artillery. We have a lot of artillery that we're using, so I think that'd be beneficial. Another thing that we could do is go ahead and design a new model based on this one, so we just duplicate it and change it up for our colonial troops, because this division design actually uses a fair amount of supply, and if we're going to be fighting in Asia, yeah, we don't want this at all. So let's go and change. Let's do that now, actually. And for right now, and I'm going to have to turn off my WASD key so I can actually type here. Right now, we're just going to call them Colonial Infantry until you guys suggest a better name. All right, we'll change up this icon so we can kind of see. The icon might change once we get a name for them, since I don't know what the hell they're going to end up being. Although I know if I select any icon here, then you guys' name suggestions are going to be based solely on whatever the icon is. So you know what? Maybe we should just go to the default symbol. Yeah, since we're not actually using that yet. So we'll go default symbol. And for right now, they'll be called Colonial Infantry. We're going to be changing up the anti-tanks to logistic companies. I don't expect them to have to fight too many tanks over there in Asia, and if they do, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. If we really wanted to decrease the supply use, we could completely pull their artillery out of this, and then they would hardly use any, just to show you what that would look like. If we just like used all infantry here, the supply use here would not be bad at all. However, we're not going to do that because I'm not that worried about supply, first of all, and secondly, because you saw their stats decrease drastically when we do that. So let's go ahead and change that up. That looks pretty good. They're going to lose some piercing and some defense. They're going to lose a lot of stuff, but you know, they gain a lot of stuff as well. Got pretty good organization too. So going to save that. I should be using less supply now. And then we'll go ahead and take all of our colonial troops and change them up to that. So all these guys here are going to change. Oh, no, we had something here, but none of these are really things that I feel like we need to get. Is this our best in supply consumption? It probably is. I assume I did pick though. I didn't. There's a guy who's slightly better on supply consumption. You know what? I almost want to go ahead and select him, although I think the reason why I might have made him is because of the river attacks. Yeah, there's so many rivers. Yeah, we'll keep him there. That's fine. It's just a little bit less supply consumption. But yeah, that's fine. Let's go and change all these guys up though, and let's change them to that new division design, the Colonial Infantry. And it does seem it does use a bit more manpower. All right, and we're gonna get some anti-tanks from that too. That'd actually be really beneficial. These guys are going to change all the way up to going to change all of them to the Colonial Infantry as well. And we will have to train them. That's okay. That's okay, guys. And that's because they do require more manpower. So let's go and train both of these. And I want to say that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. So they're going to do their thing, train those guys up, and get us a little bit more experience. And most importantly, they will no longer take as much supply in those areas, so pretty beneficial. Anti-tanks is probably going to be a lot better now. Yeah, it should be much better because we don't use anti-tanks in those colonial troops now. So how many? Yeah, we got. We're going to keep the 20 going towards those because we are still pretty short. So we'll keep that going. So when do we get the claim here? We get it on the 30th of August. So let's go to speed 5 then, so we can get there a little bit quicker, so we have more time for war. And we'll declare war in Italy, and let's really hope that the Italians don't join the Soviet Union, because they might. They could join the Comintern is what I mean. And look at this. The British have conquered all of France. Wow. They did that very quickly. We don't even need this here. Yeah, we don't even need that. All right, so let's go ahead and put, like we already know that we're going to need HiJynx over here then. So let's see, where do we want him? We don't want him in the mountains. Let's try and break through right here. I mean, these are all mountain provinces. This is a hill. All right, let's break through this way then, so we don't have to fight in the mountains. I'm gonna try to anyway. We'll see how well that works. This ends up working out. So we'll put them over. We want to attack right there. Then we're gonna want them going like so, and then just to give them a planning bonus as much as they can in the little bit of time that they'll have here. All right, so they'll move over there, and we'll use them in our conflict against the Italians. We did get the army innovations too. Excellent. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and go with this one. See what it does. See if we can get any land from the Greeks. I've assumed they have to agree to it, so you'd think they wouldn't. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there, guys. Did Bulgaria ever get their claim? They get it on the 9th of December. Okay, that's something to be aware of. I don't know if they'll declare war or not. I'm really hoping they don't do something stupid like that, but it's the AI, so I expect them to do something dumb. All right, let's put it in the close air support. We'll put one more into there as well. Let's just go all the way up to 15. Okay, let's go ahead and do our planes. I know that we have these guys training here. They're almost done. Let's go ahead and do some more. Try and build a few more air wings out. And I'm not going to put too many of the shitty fighters out there. We'll do a close air support, though. And we'll also do, and I guess we can do interwar fighter and a tactical bomber as well, I think. Oh no, there's only 49 good ones. Yeah, we'll do 100 of the fighters. It's fine. Hopefully by the time they finish training, we'll have better planes out there. All right, so it looks good. I got our planes continuing training, and just wait until the 30th, guys. We got these divisions over here. They will be getting their planning bonuses up now. We got field hospitals knocked out. Fantastic. We're going to continue getting stuff here. Probably get engineer companies next, I would assume. Yeah, we'll do engineer companies. All right, so they did move some troops over here. They lost in France. Now they need to defend their territory here. And there we go. So we are ready to declare war. Let me take a look at our planning bonuses here. See how, I mean, they're not looking too bad. I don't really want to wait too long because they can put more troops over here. And frankly, what is our allies doing? Yeah, they're all up on this border rather than this border. They really expect war with the Czechs. They'll move them back down here, but by then the Italians might be able to advance. Bulgaria doesn't have any troops there on the Greek border. Yeah. Alright, our allies are going to have some trouble there. I was hoping that they would be able to stretch out the Italians here, but they're not doing that because they don't have any troops on the damn borders. Alright, so that's a shame. They should have saw that I was working on justifying a war goal against them. They should have reacted to that. So that's kind of a bummer that they didn't. So we won't be able to take any of this territory here. So what we're going to do, I should have done this already. I didn't realize they were going to wrap this up so goddamn quickly. So what we'll do is let's go ahead and change this up. We're just going to delete this and that one. We'll create a new front here, but first let's go ahead and give them, we're just going to have them go on this entire front here, right here. That's the only front we have with the Italians. And, oops, I did not realize, oh damn. I did not realize I just did the whole front, didn't I? Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need it, guys. So let's go ahead and reduce that. Realized it as soon as I was drawing that line out. And I was like, oh, that offensive line doesn't look right. Alright, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stretch this out here. And once again, we're not going to be using these, so it doesn't really matter. They have a planning bonus, so, or they have some of a planning bonus, I suppose. And then we're also going to be doing a little front here with the same army and just putting a couple troops on it. A couple divisions. And wrapping this up so we get a little bit of free territory here. And we'll place just a few of these guys. We're not going to need much. I'd say like 2 divisions actually would be enough. Yeah, move those guys over here. Alright, so we'll wait, get all of our troops kind of moved around. We might as well declare war now. They're taking that territory as we speak. Alright, so let's go and declare war. Let me see if there's anybody else we can invite to faction, just the Italians. Let's go and make this happen, guys. And we're going to call our allies in. And there we go. We are now at war with the Italians. So I already got our planes assigned. So let's go ahead and actually get them going out there. And these guys as well. And we'll want to go ahead and do more ground crews there. We will go ahead and have these guys here as well, and like I said, I'll probably protect convoys and naval strikes. We'll protect convoys just in case the Italians have any submarines they got out there. I highly doubt it, though. I assume that the British are probably handling all that up. And yeah, we'll just take one of our, probably just these guys here, actually. I mean, we could always have the submarines operate. I don't know, it doesn't look like they would. Yeah. They wouldn't operate too well in there. So we won't do that. What we'll do is let's just go ahead and have, I almost want to go ahead and create a new fleet just for the purpose of this. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll create a new fleet for the sole purpose. And we do actually have destroyers all done as well. So we'll give them a few more. We'll create a new fleet with the sole purpose of just protecting convoys. I don't know if we have anybody's really good at that. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten any of those. So let's do, I know this is a shitty use of them, but right now we're not using him at all, so at least he gets to go out there and help and do something. So let's go and give him some destroyers. A lot of these are submarines apparently. So let's create a new fleet with just the submarines. Yeah, that was all of them basically. And then we'll take these, we'll just take all 4 of them and give them to him. And then we're going to go ahead and get him assigned. And we're going to change up his icon as well. Because he's not doing patrols. We're doing convoy protection. So let's find something that looks like convoy protection. Sometimes they use dolphins since they're escorting. You know, they're escorting ships. I suppose we could do that. Again, there's a lot of uses. You could use just a shield, of course, too. Let's use the dolphin. Alright, so we got yellow dolphins. And we'll go ahead and have them assigned to the main areas that I'm kind of worried about them attacking us in. So let's go and have them do Convoy Escort. Oops, damn it. Convoy Escorts, English Channel, the Bay of Biscay, and the Iberian Coast. I don't know how well they'll be able to operate there. But yeah, they'll protect the convoys there. Hopefully, that's the ideal anyway. In fact, we should have split that into 2 separate fleets. That probably would have been better to do it that way. In fact, you know what? That's exactly what we'll do. We'll split them up. So we'll have this guy go into a new task force, and then we'll just assign the 4 destroyers I think that we have here to that one. There we go. So they should be going over there now. That's the, I think, there we go. I think they should be going there. Let's take a look. Yeah. All right, excellent. So we'll have 2 to operate there. Oh yes, that's right, we're at war. Don't know what the hell's going on here. Military access, we're gonna say no to both of them. I don't want them on my territory. Let's go ahead and get this land taken over. God, I'm like, I don't even realize I'm sitting at war here. And I'm letting it play. So let's, look at this, they pulled off the borders. All right, well, let's go then. Yeah, we're gonna take some territory. In fact, let's go and have one of those guys stay here. And yeah, let's take some territory. We will actually attack. Let's just take a look. We do want to lock these units down a bit. So let's have 1 division go this way and then 2 go that way. See how that goes. All right, those are red. And then we're gonna have, we don't want to go into the mountains. We're trying to go into that one. And I was thinking that I could support if we went this way. Let's go and attack over here with the tanks. And hopefully they perform well. They get over there. In fact, let's go and send a few tanks over that way. And then we're gonna, we got all tanks here. Oh, that's a shame. So let's go ahead and take these tanks. God, I can't select the other ones that are there, unfortunately. Have them support that attack. And then we're gonna need to attack here to lock those divisions down. We'll also go and attack here, see how that goes, just to try and help them out over here. And then we're gonna need to attack right here. And that looks like that'll be a win, even though it's across a river, to lock them down so we can get over there. And then, you know what, this is pretty easy too, though. We'll just let them leave. 2 hours from now, and we'll be able to get that easily. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let's go and let things roll for a couple hours so that we can attack here with nobody to stop us. And we will keep a division here to attack over that way. Keep those guys locked down. All right, so yeah, I think we'll be able to take the Italian territory fairly easily. We're not going to get military access to anybody, of course. Don't want to do that. We're getting more Blue Army troops here. This is going to be easy because the Italians are focused on that front. And they got a massive wide front they have to defend. Now, I think they will end up taking some territory from our allies, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and push forward here. And grab that one, and then lock these guys down. And all right, we have taken this here, so what we're going to do is take the tanks and get them going over there. Take 1 infantry division, go that way as well. And then let's have, you know what, we should probably send a motorized over there. And then have these guys go that way. All right, let's push forward here and here. And then these guys are going to go here, here. There we go, looking pretty good. All right, looking squared away. Taking some territory. Let's go and grab this one now. See if we can't get, we've now cut off all the troops down here in Yugoslavia. We've cut them off from the rest of Italy, so they're going to have some trouble because of that. So I'm going to get those motorized troops moving down here. Get down there quickly. All right, so now we can go after Venice. Let's actually have... All right, let's send a tank over that way. Let this guy go this way. All right, so we should be able to take a bit of territory there. And defending here. And it'll be slow going since I'm micromanaging the front, so you can expect that it will be slow. Is there somebody there? There is somebody there. I wasn't sure where those guys are at. Couldn't really tell. All right, we'll grab that province then. Should be easy enough. The fronts are probably going to get a little bit messed up, so let's just take a look. In fact, what we'll do is, rather than have whatever this is, let's just change this up a bit. And I know that this is going to be a little bit messed up for a bit, but that's okay. And then let's have these guys go this way. And let me see. We're going to go ahead and delete these fronts here. Have them slowly go into that front. Alright, just a little bit of front management, guys. I know it's super sexy and all, but it's got to be done. So we have 4 divisions assigned here, 4 here, and 16 here. So we're going to have to change that up a little bit. We will have a lot of divisions assigned over to this one. Have all these guys here assigned to that one. This guy here is going to be going over to this one. And then we're going to let these guys finish up their fight here before we reassign them somewhere. Alright, that looks good, I suppose. Okay, so we'll have these guys help out, destroy these divisions before they go over to their front. And then let's try and push forward here as quickly as we can. We're going to use this guy, make use of him. He needs to stay here as well. And let's go ahead and take this guy and have him attack over here. Just try and wrap these divisions up here. And German Reich is called Bulgaria. Did I not do that yet? Had they not been called in yet? Apparently not. Alright. So this guy's should be taking that there. And it looks like they left here. Alright, I thought something was going on there. So we should be able to take that, and then we'll be able to destroy those 2 divisions there. Alright, awesome. And let's go ahead and help these guys out, try and get this done here. Alright, so Venice is not quite cut off yet. Alright, so we're going to have to go... Can we get to there? Yeah, we can get to there. Let's go and push forward here. And hopefully we can get there before these guys go. Yeah, that's going to take them a significant amount of time to get there. I want to cut the Venice off so they won't be able to retreat, and we don't have to fight them all the way across. That'd be nice. Let's go ahead and push forward here. We need to get Milan. In fact, let's just go to Milan, the quickest route. And those guys are moving over there. And we still have to wrap this up here. Looks like we're winning right there. Let's go ahead and support this attack so we can get it done a little bit quicker. And then these guys, let's go ahead and have an attack there. Oh, never mind. Not needed. Not necessary. Alright, ace pilot promoted. Excellent. So an attack over here. Let's have those guys attack that way as well. So just need to get these troops here wrapped up. So they've been cut off, completely cut off. We need to get more troops over to here so we can start pushing forward while there's nobody here to stop us. Alright, we can also... we're not going to attack across the river there. That's not necessary. We'll let these guys go over to their fronts. Come on over there, buddy. Alright. So almost got that one wrapped up. This one's not going so well. Let's have... I think we have to wait for some of these divisions to get over here. So let's... God, these are all... Yeah, I don't really want to attack with any further motorized or... Yeah, that wouldn't be wise. Motorized and tanks, they're just not going to perform as well. Alright, so let's push forward here. It does look like we're having some difficulty here. Let's go ahead and stop that so we can actually win that defense. It doesn't look like those guys are moving, luckily. So... Let's see if we can't get over to here, get Venice cut off from the rest of the country. In fact, let's go and send a couple motorized over there. All right, excellent. Here we go. You guys attack. Make her happen. All right, attack over that way. So we're pushing forward in Italy very, very quickly. Venice is now cut off, so we can go and get them destroyed. Or at least, I don't know if they'll push out to sea. That's a real possibility as well. Need to get more troops over to here. Let's go ahead and send a tank that way, and also a tank over this way. I don't know if we'll beat him. He's going to be there in 20 hours. We will be there in 13 hours, so yes, we will beat them. Excellent. Let's go ahead and have... I don't know if we'll be able to win here. It's across a river. Might be easier to just wait until we get... Yeah, until we can get one of these. This guy's leaving here. Yeah, we'll just wait. No reason to attack across the river. Take higher casualties than necessary. We have finished this over here, so let's go ahead and take... These guys, make sure it's deleted so they don't head over there in case, you know, this front, something happens with this front. Let's go and start pushing forward down here. Oh, attack along the coast, attack that way, attack this way, and the Red Army should be going over to their front. So let's go and make sure they go do that. Not sure why they're not reassigning, since they usually do that, and it's extremely frustrating when they do. I hate when they reassign themselves to the front when I don't want them to. And now, when I'm actually wanting them to, they don't. How fucking stupid is that? Alright, well that's Hearts of Iron for you, I suppose. Attacking across the river, not going to make it. That's not going to work. So let's go and attack with the motorized over there as well, because they should get there quickly. We just need to get across this river. There we go. Excellent. So we're across the river now. And don't have... I'm not entirely sure why the motorized left. Oh, they haven't gone there yet. We're still waiting on them. Alright, so let's go ahead and have them push forward over here. Try and grab some territory up. There we go. Yeah, we're just moving very quickly. Let's cut off northern Italy from the rest of the peninsula. Let's get these guys going over here, and let's also have... You know what? Let's just have them go that way. This guy go that way. Didn't get Milan yet, unfortunately. We're attacking across that way. We're winning, so we'll go and let that continue. We're going to try and cut those guys off. Should have all the Red Army heading over here now. Let me just make sure they are all assigned. Apparently, some of them are not. And in fact, it looks like I did mess something up. I took some of the divisions over here, and that should have been added to that one. So I guess it's probably the bottom 3, if I had to assume. Let me just take a look at what... Well, they have tanks. They don't have motorized. Maybe. I might have took the bottom 3 here. I don't actually know. So I guess we'll take these guys and put them over there. I know that they need to go there. Yeah, but I took 3 divisions apparently and assigned them. How many infantry do we have here? We have 14. How many do these guys have? They have 17. All right, so yeah, I should probably take the 2 tanks. That's probably what it was. It was these 3 bottom divisions. Let's go and make sure they go over there. All right, Fantastic. Let's go ahead and have these guys start taking territory here. None of this is technically necessary, taking this territory. Yeah, none of it. We don't actually have to take this to beat the Italians because that's not core territory of theirs, but we'll take it anyway, so might as well. Let's go ahead and have that motorized grab that so it gets done a little bit quicker. We're defending here. We can use this division to go grab that province for us. The orange front is a little bit wider than I want. I want them to focus on pushing south here, so we'll have them go that way. And in fact, we don't need them on this side of the river either. All right, so yeah, that'll work out nicely, and I did mess this up here a little bit. There we go. So they can all start moving over here. Finland does accept Soviet demands, as they typically do. And let's have this guy grab that province. Let's see if he can beat him there. 16 hours and 5 hours. Fast-ass tanks, man. I like it. All right, still defending here. There we go. Let's go and have the motorized race down to Florence while the tanks move over to here. We'll attack right there, lock them down, and most importantly, or you know what, can we... No, we couldn't attack that one. All right, so that works out fine. Make sure they can't leave there. And we'll try and get these guys surrounded here. And these guys really need some support. We can cut off right here too, and that's probably what we'll do. Yeah, let's just go and have these guys go this way now and go down to Livorno. And then these tanks here will go ahead and sweep across this way to get them cut off. All right, so looking pretty good. We got the combined operations rating, which was the last one that we wanted to get in this line. We will get the other ones a little bit later, but right now we're not going to focus on naval doctrines. We got so many other things that we need to get for the 1939 text, so we should focus on those, I think. Not going to get the anti-tank right now. You know what, I think we should just focus on the support battalions here. I think that's what we need the most. Yeah, let's do the support companies. And we will get the working on engineer companies. Could use logistics, I suppose, but let's do recons first. No. Let's do the logistic companies. That'll help out in those European colonies once we go to war there. Which, in fact, I completely forgot about the colonies here. Let's go ahead and attack over this way. And why are we not getting supply over here? Supply is absolute garbage right now. We should probably build this up a little bit. Build this. I didn't realize we were taking casualties there. Attrition. So let's go ahead and build this up so we can get like a little bit more supply here. And in fact, we're not even building anything anyway. We're just fixing infrastructure. So yeah, this is better to build this. In fact, we can go ahead and build this all the way up so that we get all those resources too. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's go ahead and get more military factories built because we always need more military factories. We can take a look here. I want to say the naval bases are squared away for the most part. Yeah, we have high level naval bases throughout here, so we don't have to worry too much about supply. As far as infrastructure go, we could also build infrastructure here to get that rubber up. In fact, let's go ahead and do that and get the resources there. I think that would be pretty useful. And then more military factories, of course. I'll do hit these last couple 80% spots up, and then do the 70s here. Oh, there's 80 right there as well. All right, let's go ahead and take these down to the bottom. There we go, looking good. So that'll actually get us constructing something a little bit useful now. All right, oh, we actually have factories and dockyards we need to get assigned. I didn't realize that. So let's go ahead and do that. We could put more military factories into upgrading our infantry equipment, but I really want to get these shortages fixed. Because yeah, this is not it's keeping us from being able to build new stuff. So yeah, I don't like that. So we're gonna put 5 factories into there and then 5 factories into here, just so we can try and get that completed. We do have dockyards as well, and I think we're gonna go ahead and start designing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and design the next ship that I wanted to build. And did we ever? Yeah, we've got 1939, but we never actually built anything. What I think we should do is some light cruisers. Get a few more light cruisers. I don't really like the position we're in when it comes to our light cruisers right now. We don't have enough of them, and they're all old. So let's get some new light cruisers, or semi-new. Technically, we're about to get another one unlocked here in 1940. So we're gonna go ahead and build attack cruisers first that are gonna be mostly focused on being able to like take out the smaller ships, as well as having some torpedoes as well. So we're gonna want to go ahead and get the medium battery. No, we want the rapid fire. Excuse me. We want the light cruiser batteries. So let's go ahead and get those on there, and anti-air 2s, of course. For this, I guess we'll keep the fire control system on there. I mean, it's already on there. It doesn't really improve attack much if you want to see what it does. I mean, it's like, yeah, it increases it by 0.4. I mean, it's pretty irrelevant. But we can get sonars here for the sub detection. I guess we'll put them on there so they at least have that ability. And then let's give them secondary batteries. Of course, give them some cruiser armor as well. And then for the slots here, so we currently have 4 slots available. I don't think we're going to put the catapults on it at all because I want to make sure that we're able to attack submarines. Just very basic submarine attack. That's not going to be their sole purpose. And then I want to get torpedo launchers as well to make sure that we can do that. Attack torpedoes, or attack with torpedoes, excuse me. And then with this one here, let's do rapid fire guns. Make sure that we have a very good light attack there. So it's going to be their main role here. As far as this other slot, we have some torpedoes. I don't feel like we need 2 torpedoes. This is not a torpedo cruiser. And we could have them boost up their anti-air attack, but that's really not great. Yeah, it's not really all that good. I really just want a high light attack here, guys, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I kind of just want a really high light attack. Their speed is getting kind of slow, of course, for the light cruisers. Did we do the engine? Yeah, we did the engine. You know what, we're going to go ahead and do the secondary battery, guys, instead of getting the rapid fire guns. It only increases the light attack by 1, and it decreases speed by a lot. So I don't want to get the light cruisers too slow, and it's only 1 attack. So yeah, I think this is pretty good, guys. Yeah, this looks squared away for right now. Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and make these. I don't see any other adjustments. Very good light attack for this level of cruiser, so not bad at all. Have that extra torpedo attack. I wish we didn't have to bring the depth charges, but I think it will be necessary to allow them to be able to defend themselves against submarines. I don't like not having anything on a cruiser. So yeah, this looks good. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we're going to go ahead and get them building. And we'll probably take... I'd like to be able to build them a little bit faster. We're going to still focus on submarines here. So let's pull from these just a bit so that we can put... we'll put 5 into it, so the next dockyard we get will go into there. I'm sure we're about to get some from the Italians here. All right, so looking pretty good. Let me just take a look at how our war participation is doing. We got 12% of the war participation, not what I want it to be. The United Kingdom has 66%. Some of that's from sinking enemy ships. A lot of that's from occupation, interestingly enough. I suppose from occupying France. So that's a real shame. Yeah, we got like nothing for casualties right now. So they're currently 18% towards capitulation. They have 422,000 casualties. We have done 127 of that. The United Kingdom has only done 257. The United Kingdom has lost 642 themselves against the Italians. It's quite a bit. Japan's taken 76,000 casualties. I haven't seen any Japanese troops here just yet. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure where they took the casualties from. Maybe... Yeah, no, I'm not even going to speculate. I have no idea. All right, let's go and attack over this way. Let's have these guys support. Well, looks like they might get another division over there, but that's okay. We'll keep on attacking there, even if it does look like it's going to be a loss. Let's go and have these guys go this way. And, we should probably... I almost want to go ahead and give this under the control of the AI, because I don't have time to micromanage that side as well. And it's not as important as the front. So, you know what? Let's do that. Let's have them... And they could end up messing this up. And I'm sure they're going to take higher casualties because of it. But we need higher war score, guys. War participation. So go ahead and make sure everybody's assigned to it. And then I'm going to give it to the control of the AI. And just hope they don't dick it up, man. Is this the right one? Well, it's not the right one. Yeah, that's them over there. My bad. We want these guys, which is this one. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to have them go under the control of the AI. We do need to make sure that our planes are currently helping out. Yeah, they're not helping out here just yet. All right, what we'll do is let's just switch this up a little bit. Let me see if I actually have some more planes. Oh, we do. Nice. We got a couple. We have one thing at close air support here. So let's go and sign these guys over to here. Have them, for whatever reason, they can't be assigned there. Oh, because they're running. Yep, makes sense. They're still doing their exercising. So let's go and do close air support. We're going to also do more ground crews there. And then let's move these planes to a closer air base. We'll move them over, although we don't really have a large air base, but that's okay. We do want to keep some planes over here. We definitely need to get some support down here, though. So let's do 2 of these guys. Put them into Italy so we can move a little bit quicker there. And then this guy here. How many do we currently have? We have 400 there. All right, so let's go and do 400 and 200. And then with this guy here, we'll have him go... Alright, this is what we'll do. We'll have this guy go over to here, to this front, so he can cover it a little bit better. We're also going to assign them a fighter. Help out there. Although I think we just took the only fighter that we had here. Yeah. Alright, we're not going to be able to do that then. We got to keep somebody in the Alpine region. You know what? We can bring the fighters from over here. Yeah, we don't really need those guys over there. Alright, so got some fun plane management, guys. And then the close air support that I was bringing from over here, we now have the other air wing focusing on that. So we'll bring them over to here. In fact, let's have them go into the Italian air region. Alright, so it looks pretty good for right now. Make sure that we're getting as much air support as we can in all the regions, and most importantly, getting the air superiority bonus. Alright, so let's move over here. We can also go ahead and have the tanks start attacking down this way. There's not going to be anybody to stop us now. Yeah, I mean, these guys got out of there, unfortunately, because they retreated. And let's go ahead and have these guys attack over here, because we already know we're going to get these guys cut off here. Alright, tanks coming down. Excellent. Let's go ahead and have you guys... have them... oh, whoa, what the fuck did I just do? Alright, my bad. Apparently I had a bunch of divisions. I think I accidentally clicked all the divisions that were assigned there when I was trying to have this guy support that attack. Alright, so these guys moving down here, and they're attacking over that way. We should be able to get these guys wrapped up fairly quickly. There we go, excellent. Let's go ahead and make sure that this division here helps them out. They are attempting to come into that port with that one division. They're not going to get in though. Let's have this guy march all the way down to Rome. This guy here goes this way. We need to get more divisions down there. In fact, let's just go and delete that front right there. That's not necessary. I don't know if we'll give him a planning bonus. I mean, we're only fighting one guy right now, so it's not even worth the time to spend trying to get that done. Alright, so we still haven't taken Milan yet. That's unfortunate. Try and get up behind them, I suppose. Yeah, frankly, 10 divisions should be enough for them to get that done. And they'll get more assigned as well. I don't think we actually need as many divisions down here as we have assigned. Let's go and have these guys go this way. Get this wrapped up. You guys go over here as well. Just start pushing towards Rome, please. So Rome should be grabbed up soon. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, we do. They're not. I don't have to worry about them capitulating just yet, because I don't want them to capitulate yet. All right, let's go ahead and micromanage just a little bit. See if we can't, like, maybe cut some divisions off over here. Like so. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Hopefully they don't get cut off. I don't think they will, though. I'm sure I'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead and have this guy go this way. And then this guy's going to grab that port up for us. All right, so looking pretty good. Yeah, this is going solidly, guys. We're making some very good progress here. Getting the Italians knocked out. It ended up being a pretty easy conflict overall. Have them go that way. All right. So I wish we could get Milan taken in terms of difficulty, but you know what? Let's sweep through here to make sure that we get the majority of this territory, and that the British can't get it. So let's have. Can we get this, man? Did all those divisions went over that way? Let's make sure that these guys are all coming over to this front here. 16 divisions looks pretty good. In fact, we might actually want to get a couple more assigned. He looks like he's already assigned. Maybe like 2 more divisions assigned over here. I just want to really get that taken as quickly as we can. In fact, we should probably make sure that all of Heinz's army is going down that way. It doesn't look like we have them all, but I don't know who's not assigned. So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Apparently, there's no divisions assigned here. Where the fuck are they assigned then? Because there's only 16 here. Yeah, I don't know who's not assigned. Oh, okay, they're going to that one. Let's go to this one, guys. All right, pushing forward. Let's go and grab that. These guys come down this side of the coast. Did get that division destroyed already. Excellent. We got to get Milan, man. Come on, you guys can do it. Damn it, we're gonna have to attack across there, aren't we? Stop them. All right, so let's go this way instead. There is an opening right there, but we don't have a division to take advantage of it. So let's just attack over here make sure that we're pushing forward there. That tank is grabbing that up. This guy does look like he faced a little bit of resistance, but he's still able to do it, and I'm losing my voice over here. Good God. All right, so this needs to be wrapped up, so it's going to send a division to take care of that for us. He's going that way. He's going towards Naples. We'll have this guy come down the middle here. This tank will march all the way to the end of the peninsula. And we did face a little bit of resistance there. I think the British are going to take care of all that for us. Handle our lightweight. One little old division. They're trying to pull off the front here. Remember, they had a bunch of divisions on the front, which is the main reason why we've been able to advance here so rapidly. Let's have this guy go to Milan as soon as he's... I don't know where he's going, but it's fine. He can take the railroads up there. Alright, let's go and see if we can't get behind these guys. And this division here is just going to go over there. Alright, so looking pretty good. We did not win there, unfortunately. Let's have this division help out on the attack on Milan. Try and grab that for us. And, yeah, pretty much done here. Just go ahead and have these tanks wrap this up. This guy here will go that way. And then these guys are all going to go that way. Got the research finished. Excellent. That's the medium tanks. We do need to go ahead and get the support for them. We do have experience to build those medium tank divisions out, but obviously we don't have any equipment yet. So let's go ahead and get the stuff they're going to need for some support. And we're going to want to go ahead and get those building now. We won't build out the division just yet. There's really no point because, you know, obviously we don't have any equipment. And any new factories we assign, we'll go into these guys. So we can try and get those built out. We do need tungsten, so let's go ahead and trade for that. We will trade with... Oh, nice. We actually don't need... Huh, interesting. I'm surprised that we don't need any convoys with the Chinese. That's interesting. I know that we border them, but I thought it was you had to have a land connection, which we do not have. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe because we're not at war with Soviets and they're neutral. You know what? That might be why. Yeah, because we do technically have a land connection right now. But if we go to war with the Soviets, we will no longer have a land connection. Well, since that's the case for right now, we should probably prioritize trade with the Chinese then. We could get 1, 2 more, and then we could just pull back the trade with the Americans. Yeah. All right, awesome. So AI's been fighting here. Did we lose the division here? We did, because I wasn't watching it. All right, that's a bummer. So that's what happens when you send them off to do something crazy and then they don't, you're not paying attention. So I think we lost that motorized division that I sent across because I wasn't watching them. So that's a shame. Let's go ahead and have these guys go across this way since this is all our territory and they can stop. Just come on down over this way. All right, so hopefully they'll start moving a little bit faster. They're not going as quick as I'd like to see them, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer I wasn't paying attention to that front. We lost a division. That was completely unnecessary. I was just kind of hoping we'd get them cut off and make it a little bit easier, but ended up not working out for us. Yeah, I suppose it wasn't a smart move if I wasn't going to pay attention to it down there. All right, so these guys are moving pretty quick to get this done. Let's go ahead and we'll have them go this way. Almost done with Italy. I would assume that once we take Naples, it'll probably be a wrap for them. They're 84% right now. We do have dockyards that need to get assigned. You know, these beautiful dockyards that we're taking from the, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it this way. We still need more convoys. We're taking from the Italians. All right, so we have far more troops down here than we really need. What I'm going to do is make sure that like any Red Army troops, let's just delete. Well, we do have some that we're actually using. Let's just take any ones that are heading down here then and put them up on the northern province, the northern front, excuse me. We finally got the ability to change something up. It seems like it's been forever since we changed anything. So let's go ahead and start adding these guys here, though we do have the decisions available as well for the SS here, with the SS recruitment. So I haven't been doing these because I'm actually waiting for somebody to tell me how it works with, somebody had made a comment, they'd done this before, so they were kind of telling me how the system works. And I don't know if like if you select it, it gives you an event. Will we be able to choose something that favors the army instead of the SS? Will we be able to do something that balances the two? I don't know, or does this just give it to the SS? I'm not entirely sure. I guess I could just take it and see what happens. But right now, I really want to get these ones filled out here because this would be super helpful having this done. In fact, we should probably go ahead and get our naval guy because getting him early would be a good idea. We could do convoy rating efficiency, but man, I just don't I know he's a genius, so therefore it's about as good as you're going to get here. But man, I just feel like this would be far more beneficial in the long run. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Dennett's, guys. I feel like convoy raiding works pretty well as it is. Yeah, you know what? We're not going to get that, guys. I know that this might not be the best ideal, but remember, we already focused an entire, did an entire branch of our naval doctrine here, getting convoy raiding efficiency up. I mean, like almost all these are submarine raiding efficiency, but I want to say that the submarine raiding will modify that, and that's all we're using. We're not even using any surface fleets right now for convoy raiding. So I just feel like we don't need to get him, and I think it would just be better. I'd just prefer to have the capital ship attack, an armor, and then the screen attack and defense. Yeah, we're going to get him because eventually we're going to want to have our surface fleet out there and win it. That's the plan. Let's go ahead and have all these guys attack over this way now, since we already have somebody taking care of that. And then let's go ahead and have these guys go grab that up. There we go. Take care of that for us. These guys are already winning here. Let's attack right there since nobody's doing it yet. Bring this guy there as well. Just trying to help out on this front a bit. Get things done a little bit quicker. As far as our war participation, I don't know if you guys caught that because I didn't. We're at 21%. UK's at 54%. Not quite. Yeah, that is not how I wanted that. That's a real shame, guys. All right, well, nothing to be done about it now. Let's go and have this guy. We'll actually make sure that he's assigned to that front. And let's have him just go straight down here. And then this tank is going to go here. I'll micromanage it if I can, if I'm paying attention to it, but more than likely I won't, so that's the reason why we're going to go ahead and have that assigned, get that taken care of. Let's go and attack across here. I know that these guys are going to lose, but whatever, it's fine. We'll come up behind them. I'm just trying to stop the British from taking any more territory than they already have. Alright, still trying to take Milan, man. I think they'll lose as soon as we take Milan, though, so it might not be a good idea me taking that. I don't know. It's fine. I need to get it wrapped up, guys. So Red Army should all be moving up there with the exception of these two that we already have assigned here. We do need to give this Orange Army a front, so let's go ahead and do that. Give them this front here. Have them conquer over this way. And we'll just actually send the whole thing. It doesn't matter. Just go to Palermo. And I'll adjust them as they get there. Okay. Hopefully that motorized division can get things done there. Oh, these guys are really weak. Yeah, we gotta get that organization up. They must have taken the railroads. The Milan division is now cut off. We are not gonna succeed there. That's not gonna work at all. But we did get this guy done here. And in fact, this is his own front, so let's go and delete that. Should have selected divisions that were assigned there, but that's okay. All right. So this is not gonna work, but we can attack with these guys. I'm gonna make that happen, though this one's pretty weak, so yeah, it's pretty irrelevant. Let's go and have this guy come over this way. Well, that guy locks him down. Now that we're not getting that river penalty, we actually can win there. Excellent to see. Let's go and attack him there. How much longer until they capitulate? Oh, it's not much longer. All right, so let's go ahead and get our military factories assigned. And let's do... Oh, where do we want to assign these? Let's do something based on what we actually need. So yeah, we're starting to run out of a lot of stuff here. So let's do the motorized and support equipment if we don't have enough going towards that. We actually have 20 going towards support equipment. That is a lot. All right, motorized here. Did we already build those medium tanks out? Let's put more towards medium tanks in so I can get those starting to constructed so we can finally build some of them. And can they provide me one more? They can. All right, fantastic. So let's have this guy attack over this way, even though his organization's kind of low. And this guy's going to attack this way, even though his organization's low. And that's fine. So we're almost here. It looks like there actually are some troops, surprisingly. There actually are some troops here trying to resist me. Let's go ahead and have this guy march up over this way. Yeah, just a few divisions here that are trying to stop us from taking over all this territory. And I don't expect... We just took Milan. Yep, there we go. All right, so there's the peace treaty, guys. So let's go and get this done. This episode's gone way longer than I thought it was going to. I didn't know I was going to actually finish the war with the Italians. It wasn't the plan, but it ended up being pretty freaking easy overall. So they did liberate... okay. Yeah, they liberated a bunch of countries. You know, here in Yugoslavia, got Bosnia, Montenegro, also Macedonia, excuse me. Who else? Senegal. So yeah, in Africa. Seeing several colonies created here in Africa. Okay, so what do we want to prioritize taking? I should probably puppet the Italians, honestly, rather than conquering them. That would probably be the best way to do this, and if we don't, they're going to do it. Yeah, I think we're going to puppet the Italians. It doesn't mean I'm going to give them all their territory, but at the very least, let them have some of it. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we should do. So we're going to puppet the Italians. And with the remaining points, I do want to take over some of this territory here for myself. They need to lose something. And obviously, Germany has claims here. This is former Austrian lands. So, yeah, we'll probably take some of northern Italy. I'm just trying to take a look if we want to go ahead and get some of France. Do we want to go ahead and puppet France? You know what? We probably should puppet France too. This would be the best way to do this, guys. I don't really like the whole puppeting, but it'd be cheaper as far as point-wise. You can see it's going to be 506 fucking points for us to take this because the British hold all that territory. In fact, we might not even be able to get it at all just because they're occupying it. Yeah, that's a real reality that we might not be able to get any French territory. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it's satellite in all of France, of course. Can't do that. That's 10,000 something points. We're just going to start taking territory here, guys. And territory that we have occupied. Now, given they won't be able to get this, you know what? We are occupying that, so I don't think they can get that. So let's go ahead and get... well, we're occupying this too, aren't we? Yes, I don't think they can grab that either, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to make sure that we're getting everything we can, guys. Maximizing our potential here. Alright, so yeah, we'll just take the territory here. This is too expensive. We'll never get that. Unfortunately, we're going to lose all of France. They took it so quickly. I wasn't expecting it, guys. I was not expecting them to conquer France that damn quick. Maybe we'll give some land to the Hungarians and the Romanians over here. We'll let them have a little bit of something. But first, let's go ahead and... Oh, damn. I can't get Lombardy. It's too expensive. But first, let's get what we can get. We'll get that one if possible. Yeah, we can grab that one. This will give us some naval bases here on the Mediterranean if we want to go in and get involved in the Mediterranean conflict. In the seas, can't get that one. It's just too much, unfortunately. If I was to give some... Well, I don't think I can give land to Italy after just puppeting them. I think we have to wait a turn. Oops. My bad. Selecting shit I don't want to. Yeah, I think we have to wait a turn. So we'll take that. And then let's go ahead and also take... that one, since it's not very expensive. Now, I want to say they had gotten some French colonies somewhere. I didn't think I got all of them, but maybe they didn't. Yeah, maybe I did get all of them. It's a possibility. That's what it looks like. Yeah, because I'm not seeing any French colonies over there in the Pacific theater that they got. And yeah, they did. Yeah, they're just releasing everybody. They're liberating everybody. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I can get, guys. I can try and grab something for one of my allies here and see if that's any cheaper for them. It's not. How about the Hungarians? No, not any cheaper. Nah. How about Bulgaria? Did they get anything? Doesn't look like it. Nope, it's actually more expensive. Trying to get them land. Alright, so there's not really anything I can do here. These are all pretty expensive, point-wise. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and end our turn. Unfortunately, we didn't get a lot done. Alright, so they liberated France. They used their points. They gotta be, well, I was gonna say they gotta be pretty broke, but I don't know how many points that was. So we're gonna have to fight France again. But France will be really, really weak. They're gonna be allies now as well, probably. They're gonna be really, really weak, and they don't have the Maginot Line. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about having to conquer France. Technically, we never actually conquered them. We just raced to Paris, so that's not a problem. So let's go ahead and continue taking Italian territory. I think I'm going to give them a little bit of their own territory, and it would actually be cheaper to do this, so we'll do this first. I do want to get that one, though. I don't want the British to have that. I don't know if they will or not go after it. Maybe I should go after the north here first. Yeah, we really can't do a lot. Yeah, I can't get that one, unfortunately. Alright, I guess we'll do this one then. And we're going to give... Well... I don't know how I want to do it with Italy. Let's go and start giving the Italians some of their territory. Because they can get it pretty cheap. Yeah, a lot cheaper than we can. Do we want to give them territory in... I don't really care about Africa, honestly. And they're just going to lose it the moment we go to war with the British. So there's not really any reason to do that. In fact, we can give this to them pretty cheap as well, but I don't really want to give them any of that territory. Yeah, screw the Italians. They don't deserve it. That's the way I look at it. So let's give them a... Oh, we can't give them that. Man, my stomach is growling. I am hungry. I don't know if you guys can hear that shit, but I certainly can. Yeah, there's not anything cheap enough to give them here. All right. What about me? Can I get anything? Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing it's really... I mean, we can get that one, I suppose. Is there anything I missed as far as colonies go? I don't think so. Alright, so that's what we'll do. There's no other options, unfortunately. We'll just have to let the British do their thing. It's kind of a shame, but I really just want to focus on Europe. That was kind of the big focus of this campaign. The whole reason why we wanted America to come in. It was just trying to do like a European campaign. We're just going to be focusing on conquering Europe, bringing them all into the Axis. Alright, so that's all we're going to be doing this turn, because there's nothing else that we got the points for. I'm just kind of like desperately looking for something, but there's not anything. Alright, let's go ahead and enter turn. And yeah, they just liberated more lands. Alright, so that's a shame. Let's go ahead and do... I really want that one. We don't have the points. Shit. We're going to have to pass. Alright, so they satellite Ethiopia. But I want to get that one so that the British can't get it. Because if they were to get anything, they would get that one. So I don't want that to happen, obviously. Let's see. You can't get any more there. So let's go ahead and start giving lands to the Italians, since that's just a little bit cheaper. No, can't even do that, man. Yeah, we just don't have the points. Point situation is garbage. Can I get like a 31, 38, 39? Yeah, what about that one? Alright, so we can't do shit. End our turn. And they satellite Libya. They're getting Africa done, which is not what I wanted, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and start giving some Italian territory, though they can't free anybody here in Italy. All they could do is annex it. So, and I don't know if they'll do that. So it'd probably be better to take the territory here. Because they're going to free all these guys if we don't. Yeah, we're going to have to do it that way. So, we can't get the 39.1. Can I get anything for Italy? 26 point. There we go. We can get that one for them. And that's probably going to be it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, we'll grab that one up. Although, let me just see if there's... No, there's not anything cheaper. Alright, so we'll grab that one up. And our turn. And we're still selected here. What did the British do next? They didn't do anything. They passed. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and take some of this territory over. Try and get as much of it as we can before they free everybody. Alright, so we're able to get those two states. Can't get the 22, and there's nothing that Italy has that's cheaper, so let's go ahead and end our turn. I feel like there's something I'm missing, man. I guess not. I guess it was that island there. I just thought there was something they took from France that we'd want back. And once again, I don't really care about Africa. We're not going to fight in Africa at all. I'm going to let the British have it. They can have all of it. They can have the entire continent for all I care. I do not care, guys. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. And we might need to pass. We might not be able to get anything. Yeah, let's just pass. What did the British do? They satellited Austria. Where the hell did they satellite Austria? Yeah, they can't do that. They just do that sometimes. And they can't. Because, yeah, we already took all that territory. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can't get this taken care of here. Oh, so close. All right, well, we'll take those two. That one's 20. Yeah, there's not anything cheaper. All right, so let's go and take this for ourselves, and then see if we can't get something for the Italians. Such a bummer that we weren't really able to get a whole lot done. All right, so they're still working on getting some of the Italian territories taken. Let's see if we can't do something here. It's 31. I kind of wanted to take the north here for myself, and then just give them just this territory. I guess they could use a little bit of territory for themselves. You know what? We'll give this to Italy. They can have something. I'm not going to be a complete dick and take all their land, I guess. And we did get all this here, most of it anyways. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give them that territory, and I think we have to end our turn. I don't think we have any more points to get anything. Yeah, we don't have enough. How about the 32? Nope. All right, end our turn. And what did they do? They satellite Tunisia. I think we're going to have to pass. Let's see what they did. Okay, Algeria. Still working on Africa. All right, let's see if we can't find the Italians. Here we go. And let's just give them this territory. With that pass, it still wasn't enough. Is it just because Tuscany's so damn expensive? Yeah, it's because Tuscany's so freaking expensive. All right, well, we'll get them to the south then. And I don't think there's anything else to do. Let's go to enter turn. See what they did over here. Alright, still working on Africa. Can I get Tuscany? I can. Can I get Sicily? I cannot. Alright, I want to say that's going to be it. Oh, there's a little bit of land here. Yeah, let's give that to Italy. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, let's do it this way then. Just so I can make sure they have it, because I think they'll take it otherwise. Yeah, and there's not really anything they're going to do there. They're not going to take that. I mean, I could be wrong. Alright, so we took that for the Italians. Let's take Tuscany, and we can't. So let's pass. And there we go. So I don't know if they have anything else. They could just satellite the countries that have already been conquered. Yeah. Oh, there's a little bit of land here that we could take, but I just don't want it. Yeah, I don't want the African territory. I don't even want to be involved in here. I just want to let them, they can break it apart, do their own thing there. I just don't care, and I don't think there's any stuff left to take. Yeah, just, what's this one? Okay, right there. All right, so just those two, that's all that's left, is those two provinces. So we're just gonna go ahead and pass and let the British take it, so they can have all Africa in their sphere of influence, because I don't care. All right, so that looks pretty good. That's what we did. Let's go ahead and say we're done. And take a look at the current situation around the world. So the Italians are now free, and they are actually not free, excuse me. they've been freed. Oh man, Mussolini's still in control. Damn it, our conflict was with Mussolini, and I didn't even think about that fact. Well, he's our bitch now. So that's what you get for treating our cat like that. Don't you ever treat my kitten like that. So Mussolini's still in control. There's no way to fix, because they're fascists. So, but they are now underneath our boot. The good thing about that is they get to keep all their ships. They didn't have any divisions, but they got to keep their planes and their ships, so we can make use of those in the conflict. This is the situation in the Balkans. We got Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania, and Macedonia that we're gonna have to fight. They're all gonna probably join the Allies. Well, if we want to conquer them, I guess they don't necessarily have to fight them. And in fact, it does look like some of them are willing to flip over to fascism anyway. Yeah, all of them are looking pretty fascist, except for Albania, so we could always just do that as well if we wanted to avoid fighting them. But yeah, the war with the Allies is going to be next. There's nobody else except for the Comintern. We could fight them instead, but I'd prefer to fight the Allies first, and then we'll get our Eastern Front built up, because right now there's not anywhere near enough divisions to fight them right now. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get ready for the war with the Allies. Probably won't declare war immediately. We need to do a few things. We need to get, essentially we're going to need a front with France in both the southern front here and a front over here in the center. We're going to need to fight Czechoslovakia. They're in the Allies as well. I'm going to leave Greece be. As of right now, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with this focus, so we'll see what happens then. And I don't think there's anybody else to worry about. Oh yes, and of course, the Asian theater. We're going to have to send some troops over here. I want to send more divisions here. Before we go to war with the Allies, we need to get all of our troops over here that we want, because, and good God, they're facing some serious attrition. Oh, they're exercising. I didn't realize I still had oh, shit. I didn't realize I had all these guys still exercising. Oh, I'm a dummy. That's why they're taking attrition. Oh, shit. we even conquered territory while exercising. That's awesome. We're actually going to move some of these divisions here. We don't need as many. We'll probably only have 2, so we can go ahead and move a division. We could bring them over here so we can hold that oil, and it's pretty important that we keep that. I don't think the British are going to be doing invasions over here, though, so we might be okay with just that 1 division there. But maybe move 1 division on over to here from there, and then we also need to move more divisions over there. We don't have enough. We're going to have to move some infantry division. Are any of these guys in training? We do have some done training, so we'll probably move some of those guys over here to the Pacific Theater to protect our colonies here and to extend them. We're going to do an invasion of Singapore, of the Malay Peninsula. I want to take all these from the British. We're going to also conquer North Borneo, of course, and then we'll go ahead and conquer all the Australian territory that we have access to. So yeah, we'll have to go through Bismarck, and we'll get all that territory as well. So we're gonna send some troops over to the colonies, because the number that we have here, 12, I think 12 divisions is what we got. No, 14, excuse me. 14 divisions is not gonna be enough. So we'll send a few more, and hopefully that'll allow us to not only hold our colonies, but extend them. Here in Europe, it's gonna be fighting in France, and Czechoslovakia initially, and then we're going to have to start getting ready for an invasion of the United Kingdom. Once we've knocked out Czechoslovakia and France, then we'll go ahead and build up the border with the Soviet Union in preparation for an invasion of the Comintern, the communist. We got to get rid of this red threat on our borders. It does look like the communists are going to win here in Mexico, or the soon-to-be communist, although it's not really ticking up very fast. So I don't know if they're being affected by anything the British sent here. And they do have daily communism support, so eventually they'll become communist. And they just about wrapped up the fascist here. So we'll have to see what happens there, but I'm hoping it does result in them joining the Comintern, and the Comintern then ending up at war with the Allies, so that the Soviets will be in a two-front war against the Japanese, and that'll only further distract the Japanese. Got a lot of fascism going over here in China, so might be able to get them into the faction. As of right now, we cannot. They are only -31. If we got the opinion up, that would be... Let me see, what are we being affected right now by opinion? 1, so that'd be 11. So we'd be short by 20. Yeah, we'd be short by 20, unfortunately. So that's not going to be enough. Yeah, it won't be enough to get them into the faction. The Chinese, looking at them, they're a -108. They're still not aligned, that's why. Looking at the Loyalist, they are currently pretty far too, I would assume. Yeah, -105, because once again, they are still not aligned. We're actually going to go and cancel boosting the party popularity here. We need to get more political power, or get the political power going up a little bit faster. And they're already at 49%. And I want to say that they have stuff that's going to be ticking that up soon too, as they get different stuff. They're doing the tax reform right now. So next they'll get the research slot that they could really use. But yeah, I assume they'll start working on moving down here soon, and then they'll be able to increase their own damn fascism. Alright, so that looks pretty good for this episode, guys. It's a really long one since we did finish up that war with Italy, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. Oh yes, I should probably mention, I meant to mention this in the beginning of the episode, but I completely forgot. But we're not going to have an episode on Monday. I don't typically have episodes on Monday. We only had one last Monday because the series started, the day before. So if it's a new series, I'll try and do a video on Monday. But yeah, I have to work all day on Sunday, so I'm not going to have a video this Monday, guys. It's my kind of day off, anyways, from putting up videos. I record videos on Monday, but it's the one day I basically don't have to worry about uploading and editing stuff. So it's also nice having that one day off. So even if I wasn't working Sunday, I probably still would keep it the way that we have it. It's kind of nice having one day where I'm not putting any videos up. So yeah, won't be a episode on Monday. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, where I don't know if the war with the Allies will start up right immediately. It might be one episode of build-up. Yeah, maybe like an episode of build-up as we prepare for conflict, get everything ready, get our troops into the colonies, and then maybe the episode after that would be war with the Allies. So yeah, hope to see you on that one, and thanks for watching, guys.